Developing Hearts here, and today's video is on how to convince your parents for a rabbit. Now, today's video isn't just based on rabbits because you can apply a lot of these information tips to other animals, such as a guinea pig, a hamster, even a dog, cat, or even a horse. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, now before you can ask your parents for this animal, you need to ask yourself if you can really take care of the animal. So by take care of this animal, I mean if you can pay for it, and we're gonna go a little deeper into cost. Now, some things you may have to pay for is a vet bill. You will have to get this animal spayed or neutered. When I adopted Oreo, he actually came spayed and neutered, so that was fantastic. It was included in the adoption fee. Now, the cage you buy for your rabbit does not have to be some super expensive custom-made $300 cage from a website specifically made for rabbits. In fact, the cage I have for Oreo is just a X-Pen, a dog X-Pen, which you can find on Amazon. So it's very simple, very easy to set up. It's fairly large, or you can even have your rabbit roam around your room throughout the day. You know, so there are definitely a lot of things you need to ask yourself. So you'll need a cage, food, water bowl, hidey house, plenty of chew toys. You're also going to need to consider if you're going to college in a few years. A rabbit is a 8 to 12 year commitment, so it's a very, very large commitment, and you want to make sure that you're ready for that. Like I was saying, if you're going to college in a few years, you're going to want to ask yourself, well, can I take the rabbit to college? Because your parents may not want your rabbit to be left at home while you're gone off to college, because then they're going to have to take care of it all the time. So definitely a lot of things you need to ask yourself before you ask your parents. If the answer is no to any of these questions, no, I can't pay for a vet bill, no, I can't take my rabbit with me to college, then I guess you've answered the question yourself. No, you can't have this animal. So once you have asked yourself all these questions, you're like, yes, I'm ready, I believe I can have a rabbit, then it's time to go off and ask your parents. Now, preparation is key for this process. When I was asked this question, I was asked specifically how I convinced my parents to getting a rabbit. Now, what I did specifically was I have an iPhone, and on iPhones there is an app you can download called Keynote. Now basically Keynote is where you can create PowerPoint presentations, and that is what I did. I made a PowerPoint presentation of, I kind of showed off how much information I knew. It's very important that you know a lot about the rabbits. You can say, oh, rabbits live this many of years, just include a lot of facts into your report so that your parents know that you are educated. It's also really important that you prove to your parents that in 2 months you won't be tired of this pet. You need to think of things you can do with your rabbit every day. In a way, sort of come up with a routine that you will be doing with your rabbit. For example, I do agility with Oreo. That's something that we do almost daily to keep our bond intact, so that, you know, I don't grow tired of him. You know, just simple things like that will make your parents go, oh, okay, so maybe, you know, she does deserve a rabbit. Another important thing to show your parents is space. So rabbits, they really don't need a whole lot of space, I would say. The cage takes up about, I want to say 4, maybe 5 feet of my room. But you can let your rabbit roam around your room every morning and afternoon, things like that. It's also important that you let your parents know where you will be getting this rabbit and how much it will cost, and the cage you're gonna buy. Just in a way, have everything planned out. You may also want to go over with your parents whether you're getting 1 rabbit or 2 rabbits. Rabbits don't need the companionship of another one of their species. Yes, it is highly recommended that you have another rabbit with your rabbit. Male and female get along best. That is, they both have to be spayed and neutered, of course. Males and males, I have to say, get along the worst. And females, they're kind of fall in between the two. So definitely you need to ask yourself and talk to your parents whether or not you will be getting 2. Now that I have Oreo, I really regret not adopting another rabbit. but I'm working on it. So I definitely suggest getting another rabbit so that when you do have your rabbit, you can't say, hey, mom, dad, I want another rabbit. Because then they're gonna think, oh, geez, well, she's tired of the rabbit already. So you definitely don't want to do that. This also happens with guinea pigs and hamsters. The thing I love about Syrian hamsters is they can't live in pairs because they will fight and literally, it'll be like Hunger Games up in their cage, you know? So the thing I love about Syrian hamsters is I won't go, oh man, I feel bad, he's by himself, you know, I have to get him a friend, because that is not the case. So yes. You're also gonna need to ask yourself, do you have time for this animal? Like I was saying, not only do you have to ask yourself this, but you need to go over this with your parents. Once you have answered the question yourself, do you have time? The most convenient thing to do with your rabbit is to let it out every morning when you get ready for school, and then let it out as you're doing your homework at home, and you need to keep up with this. You can't neglect this time with your rabbit because it is crucial bonding time between you and your rabbit, and it's essential for a rabbit to run around and stretch his or her legs out, and rabbits need that time to exercise and to run around your room. So it is very vital that you give your rabbit playtime and exercise time. It's also really important that rabbits have a feeding schedule. You want to make sure that you feed your rabbit around the same time every morning. I feed Oreo in the morning every day. I give him a fourth a cup of pellets, oxbow pellets. I will do a very, very detailed tutorial of how I feed my rabbit in the future. In fact, I believe I already did a video about it. If so, I will leave a link down below. So I hope I went over everything. Please comment down below if I forgot something. If you have any questions, be sure to go on my blog and comment any questions you may have. But yes, so thank you so much for watching, you guys. I love making these videos for you. I'm so thankful. We're at 90 subscribers the last time I checked. Thank you so much, you guys. Our community is just growing. It's so exciting. Yes, once we get to 100 subscribers, I will actually be doing a giveaway. I will be selecting one random subscriber, but yes, I will be giving a prize basket to that person. Doesn't matter if you have animals or you don't have animals. I will contact you as soon as possible. And yes, in fact, I'll probably do a video in the future of more in-depth on the giveaway. So, again, thank you so much for watching, you guys. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye-bye.